In this video, I'm going to compare these four cameras, the DJI Action 3, my smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S22, the Feiyu Pocket 3 and the Insta360 X3 for vlogging situations only. I'll talk about the price, the image quality, the audio quality, the low light capabilities, the stabilization of these cameras, as well as the overall usability of these four cameras. They all look different. We don't have the same form factors for all these cameras. Everyone has its specific use, and in this video I'm going to discuss that. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Photorabs. I do videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxing, action cams and vlogging kits. If you're interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And as I said in my previous videos, now you can be a member and a supporter for my channel for less than the price of one coffee per month, less than €2. You can be a supporter for my channel. That's a massive help as well. And before we dive into today's topic, this video is not sponsored by any of these brands, nor the Insta360, the Feiyu Tech, the Samsung or the DJI has sponsored or paid me to do this video. So this is my honest opinion about these four cameras for vlogging. So I highly recommend you to go check my previous videos that I made about the DJI Action 3 and the Feiyu Pocket 3. I am preparing a dedicated video for the Insta360 X3 that will go out on my channel very soon. So in order to watch it as soon as it will be released, ring the bell so you can receive all the notifications about my future posts. By the way, I'm not on a vacation yet. I'm just traveling for some work stuff, and I'm filming with the Fujifilm X-S20 that I've just received a few days ago. So this is the first video that I'm making with this camera. I have the 13mm 1.4 from Viltrox on top of this camera with a variable ND filter 2 to 5 stops. So I have this setup with me and I'm recording the audio externally on the new wireless microphone from Holy Land, the Holy Land Lark Max that I just received as well. I'm making a video about it very soon on my channel. If you're interested, you know what to do. And now let's talk a little bit about these four cameras that I have here. The Insta360, the Feiyu Pocket 3, my smartphone, the Samsung Galaxy S22, and the DJI Pocket 3. My smartphone was released in February 2022 and can be found today around €500, while the DJI Action 3 was released in September 2022 and it is priced at €359 in standalone version or €459 with the full bundle. The Insta360 X3 was released in September 2022 also and cost €539 to the day I'm recording this video, and the Feiyu Pocket 3, which is the newest of all of the above, that was just released and is priced around €500 with the handle or €400 without it. So these are somehow budget-friendly options if you want to start your journey as a content creator and you do not afford mirrorless camera and you do not master a mirrorless camera, then these options can help you a lot to kickstart your journey as a content creator on a budget. So let's go outdoor to do some tests with these four cameras set next to each other. I have the DJI Pocket 3, my smartphone with the rear camera because it has the bigger sensor on the smartphone, the Feiyu Tech, and the Insta360. And the Insta360 is set to 2.7K at 30 frames per second in the single lens and the Me mode of the Insta360. The Feiyu Tech is set to 4K 30 frames per second. The smartphone is set to 4K 30 frames per second as well, and the DJI is set to 4K 30 frames per second with the Rocksteady on. So let's go walk to see which one is handling the backlight better than the other one and which one is handling the highlights and the shades better. I'm discovering this area. We just arrived today, so I don't know where I have to go, so bear with me this time. Just check the image quality and let me know in the comment section below which one you prefer. As you know, the image quality relies a lot on the size of the sensor. That's why I'm using the smartphone with the rear camera because it has the bigger sensor for this smartphone comparing to the front camera. I'm testing at the same time this Holyland Lark Max that I just received. As I told you before, it's gonna be the main competitor for the DJI wireless mic. If you are in the market to buy a microphone, wait my review on this new microphone before. So it's really not convenient to use a smartphone with the rear camera to vlog, especially a Samsung that we cannot connect it to a watch to see what's happening on the screen. So I was not sure that it was recording. I had to check, to double check whether it was recording or not. So that's something very annoying when vlogging with a smartphone. You have to double check every time if you want to vlog with the rear camera, or you have to rig your smartphone in a cage or something like that, and then you can add a kind of 45-degree mirror in order to see what's happening on the screen. So that's not very convenient, and that's why most of the people are using it to vlog with the front camera, which does not have the bigger sensor on such phones. So let me know down below in the comment section which which image you prefer the most, whether the one from the DJI Action 3, my Samsung Galaxy S22 on the back, on the rear camera, the Feiyu Pocket 3, or the Insta360 X3 with the single lens mode, the Me mode, that's how they call it. So just on a quick note, I wrote down the sensor size of these 4 cameras. The Feiyu Pocket 3 is 1/2.3 inches. The DJI Action 3 is 1/1.7 inches, bigger than the Feiyu Tech. The Insta360 X3 is 1/2, half an inch on the lens mode, on the single lens mode. On the Samsung Galaxy S22, we have the back sensor. The main camera of the back sensor is 1/2.55 inches. For the ultra wide is 1/1.56 inches. That's the biggest sensor size on these 4 cameras. And if you want to see the front sensor on the Samsung Galaxy S22 is 1/3.24 inches. So it is the smallest one on these 4 cameras. But I cannot do a test for small cameras, action cameras, without doing a stabilization test. So let's go for a quick run to see which one is more stabilized. Just to make you know that on the Samsung Galaxy S22, if I want to film in 4K 30 frames per second, I cannot have the image stabilization on the footages. So I think I have to go down to a full HD 30 frames per second in order to get the stabilization. I'll keep the 4K rock steady 30 frames per second on the DJI Action 3. We have the flow state stabilization on the Insta360 X3, and the Feiyu Tech is mechanically stabilized normally. So let's see which one can handle the run that I will do better than the other, which one will stabilize the footages better than the other one. These are mainly action cameras, except for the smartphone and the Feiyu Tech. But since it's a stabilized, mechanically stabilized camera, so it should be good in such scenarios. So let me know once again in the comment section below which one is more stabilized for you, whether the Insta360 X3, the Feiyu Pocket 3, the Samsung Galaxy S22, or the DJI Action 3. Let's talk a little bit about the stabilization. In 2023, the electronic stabilization process has come across a huge improvement, such as the case on the DJI with the Rocksteady and the Insta360 with the flow state. But on the smartphones, on the one that I have, it's not as good as the newest generations, of course, but the most important stabilization now is the mechanical, such as the one that we have today on this Feiyu Pocket 3, the new generation from Feiyu Tech. The mechanical stabilization is by far the best because it does not crop into the image just like the others, and it does not struggle in low light situations to stabilize the footages like with the DJI or the Insta360 or even the smartphones, when you can start seeing some ghosting artifacts into your images that you don't see with a mechanical stabilized camera, such as the case of this Feiyu Pocket 3, for example. And now let's talk a little bit about the most important element for any video creation in 2023, and it is the audio quality. Now we have the worst situation possible. You have lots of wind. These 4 cameras, I'm using them with their internal microphones. I'm recording externally on the Holy Land Lark Max just here, and I have the windshield on. Let's go in the shade of the wind to test the audio quality coming out directly from these 4 cameras to see which one can offer the best audio quality between these 4. And by the way, I will post the videos just as they are without any modifications, whether in the image and the color or in the audio quality. So now we have some shade from the wind. Let's do a mic check. This is the audio coming from the DJI Action 3. Test mic 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5. Test audio quality ABC 1 2 3. This is the audio coming from the smartphone Samsung Galaxy S22. Test mic 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5. Test audio quality ABC 1 2 3. This is the audio coming out from the Feiyu Pocket 3. Test mic 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5. Test audio quality ABC 1 2 3. And this is the audio coming from the Insta360 X3. Test mic 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5. Test audio quality ABC 1 2 3. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one you think is more natural? Which one is clearer than the other one? Let me know that in the comment section below. We can also vlog in low light situations, such as the case now in this apartment. I don't have lights. The blinds are somehow closed. We have some light coming out from the side, but it's really not enough light to lighten up this scene. So let's see which one of these cameras can handle this low light situation better. We can vlog in the car, we can vlog in low light situations, we can vlog in restaurants, in bars, we can vlog outdoors, after the sunset, at night. All of these are low light situations. Let's see which one of these 4 cameras can handle this situation better than the other one, whether the DJI Action 3, the rear camera on the Samsung Galaxy S22, the Feiyu Pocket 3, or the Insta360 X3. I'm recording the backstage of this scene with the Fujifilm X-S20 just behind the cameras there. It has an APS-C sensor much bigger than the sensors of these 4 cameras, the Insta360, the Feiyu, the Samsung, and the DJI. So it should handle the situation much better than these 4 together, because it has a better dynamic range than these 4 cameras. So let's see if these cameras are handling enough the situation. So I'm not recommending to use these cameras to record in low light situations. It's just in case we have it with us and we need to record something quickly. We do not have to get the camera out from the bag or to get a camera with us. We can use such cameras to record this spontaneously, to do some small rushes with it, to add them to our video. We will not have the highest quality possible because these are small sensors. We do not have high dynamic range with these cameras. We cannot handle the high ISO levels as we do with bigger sensor cameras, such as the XS20 or a full frame camera, for example. So keep that in mind if you want to buy a camera to start your journey as a content creator and you would like to film in low light situations. You need to have lots of light, lots of ambient light in order to have the best quality possible out of these small cameras. And as I said in the beginning of this video, these 4 cameras are somehow affordable and they are extremely different at the same time. For example, the smartphone, it's something that you have with you all the time. You might have the newest one or an old version of a smartphone, but you always have a smartphone for you, so you always have a camera option with you. The Insta360 allows you to do some crazy 360 shots and footages. That's amazing. The DJI Action 3 is an amazing camera. I made lots of videos about this camera. I really love it. It has great audio quality. We can plug an external microphone, such as the case on a smartphone, for example, and on Insta360. While on the Feiyu Pocket 3, I did not succeed to plug a microphone to it, even if we have a USB port on the handle or on the camera body itself. I did not succeed to add a microphone. That's something that I wish they can adjust in the future version of this pocket camera. Although I really like the fact that we have stabilized footages, mechanically stabilized footages, not electronically stabilized like the case in the DJI, in the Samsung Galaxy S22 and on the Insta360. I really love that we have a mechanical gimbal built in on this camera. I really love the DJI Pocket 2 when it was released. I enjoyed using it, and this one is not bad at all because we have this small unit that we can use on its own, or we can clip it magnetically here. That's something that I really enjoy using when I'm using this Feiyu Pocket 3. It's really modular. I can put it wherever I want on any metallic surface. It can adhere perfectly with the magnets, and I can use it on a tripod like this one or on a handle, on its handle. That works perfectly. So these are the differences between these 4 cameras. Add to that, the Feiyu Pocket 3 is the only one that is not waterproof or splash proof. So it means that I cannot take it with me down there to the pool, while I can take the DJI Action 3, my smartphone, or the Insta360. They are all waterproof to a certain level. They do not share the same waterproof capabilities, but they are somehow waterproof, I can say, near the pool or in the pool, while the Feiyu Pocket 3 is not. I wish that Feiyu will work on this issue for the next generation of their Pocket series. That was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up under this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done it. As I said in the beginning of this video, now you can be a member and a supporter for my channel for less than the price of 1 coffee per month, less than €2. You can be a supporter for my channel. That's a massive help. And by the way, I have lots of affiliate links, so you can have great deals on photography and videography products that I've talked about previously on my channel. You can get some great discounts there, and I can get some small commissions. That helps the channel a lot. And thank you for watching. See you in another one. Ciao.